our bullpen did a great job, because they got 11 outs, and that's a lot of outs for your bullpen. Wanted Strauss to get the victory. He kind of ran out of steam there in that one inning, but good thing we added on. We got a couple runs in the ninth, which was big, and end up being insurance runs, and he threw lights out. I mean, he's finding the plate, he's getting his breaking ball over, and he already has electric fastball, but that was big because Cespedes had already had four hits and had to make a decision. Do we let him face Cespedes? That was a real dangerous hitter. And then we go to a righty. Then they got Bruce up next, and then they got Flores who can leave the park. Then they got Duda up next that can leave the park also. So, we were. There's always a time of decision, and fortunately for us, Andy did his job today.
How big was it that every time they seemed to make a move, you guys answered right back offensively?
Well, that's what you got to do against those Mets, because they can hit the ball out of the ballpark, and they're not going to quit. This is a big game for them to win today, because God forbid if they win tomorrow, then we leave out here the same way we came in, and with the ground pitching tomorrow, that's always tough, and the only consolation would have been 4 games off the schedule. So now hopefully we can push it back to where it was, a week ago before we had our bad streak.
Testy, how big do you think today can be for Jose Lobaton going forward?
Well, it's big because, Lobie's, he's been working, and it was big because, last time he hit a home run was here in New York, which was a while ago. So he'll probably want to stay here in New York, but we got to go after the game tomorrow. So that was big. He blocked some balls in the dirt and called a very good game. Kept the pitchers calm, and especially with our catching core, he's going to catch 2 or 3 days a week. So we really need some offense, from that position.
Dusty, how about Steven today? A lot of pitches, but he only allowed two runs.
Yeah, I mean, he threw up some key double plays again, and that limits your pitch count, and plus that's a pitcher's best friend, and you get 2 outs. Especially inning-ending double plays, 2 outs with 1 pitch, and so he's one of our top guys throwing up ground balls, and he threw them up at the right time.
Dusty, what was the deciding factor in deciding to pitch to Cespedes there in the ninth?
Pardon?
What was the deciding factor? You said you're deciding what to do with Cespedes in the ninth. What
Well,
finally swayed you to say, let's give it a shot?
Well, because his numbers are about even now. He used to be a lot better against righties and lefties, and we were hoping that. And he kept the ball down. And, you never, when you got great hitters like Cespedes, I mean, boy, you hope that he hits it at somebody because, he rises to the occasion. And, the starting factors were, we had Bruce up next about bringing a righty, and the fact that I didn't have Perez today, wanted to stay away from him, so I couldn't bring in another lefty. I was out of lefties. And then after that, they got Flores and then Duda. And all 4 of those guys can hit the ball out of the ballpark. So, it worked. So
Even if you went to 3-0, you would have kept pitching to him then?
Oh, yeah, because you can't put – oh, no. You don't want Bruce, who's hotter than Cespedes right now. Mm-hmm. So, it's like I said, they still got a formidable lineup.
Adam Lynn has done everything for you this year. It seems like every time he comes up, he hits a 2-run homer.
Well, that's fine with me. And, I was hoping he would hit one in the ninth or at least in the gap and give us some insurance runs because they were slow walking us down. And so we hadn't scored in a while. We needed to score some more. And then, wanted to, get my defense out there, with Goody. And I was hoping his at-bat came up that inning. And then, as it worked out, still the ball fell in out there. So, you can play in all you want, but sometimes things just don't work. But it worked that, he got another at-bat.
Does it resonate a little bit more when your guys beat their best guy 2 nights in a row in key situations, like last night with Cespedes and then tonight?
Not really.
Okay.
Because you flirt with rattlesnakes, you're going to get bit. So I'd rather not flirt with him.